Welcome to Soft Hour Studio, a quiet place to unwind, where every story is an invitation to rest, and every moment leads you gently towards sleep. Dear listener, tonight we'll journey to a secret sanctuary, suspended high in the emerald canopy of an ancient rainforest, a place where gentle breezes sway between massive trees, where life thrives in every direction. Here, cradled between earth and sky, time flows to the rhythm of distant rainfall and whispering leaves. As you settle into comfort wherever you are, notice how your body is gently supported. Feel the subtle weight of your limbs, becoming heavier with each passing moment. With every breath, allow tension to dissolve, like morning mist rising from the forest floor. Let each exhale carry you deeper into peaceful surrender. Let these words guide you, like vines winding toward sunlight, leading toward deep restorative sleep. The canopy hammock awaits just ahead, swaying gently in the afternoon light, ready to hold you in its perfect floating embrace. The forest path narrows as you walk, winding between massive tree trunks draped with vines and epiphytes. Filtered sunlight creates dappled patterns that shift with each step, never repeating yet somehow familiar. The ground beneath your feet feels springy with decades of fallen leaves, each step cushioned and silent. Notice the air around you, incredibly rich with moisture and life. Each breath fills your lungs with oxygen released by countless green leaves, perhaps the purest air found anywhere on Earth. The scent is complex, earthy and green, with occasional sweet notes from distant flowering plants. This natural perfume changes subtly as you move deeper into the forest. The sounds surrounding you create a constant yet ever-changing symphony. Layers of bird calls overlap from different distances, some clear and near, others echoing from far away. Insects provide a continuous, gentle background hum, occasionally punctuated by the distinctive calls of monkeys or frogs. These sounds require no response, only open awareness as they flow around you. Ahead, a rope ladder descends from the canopy above. Unlike manufactured ladders, this one moves with natural flexibility, adapting to your weight and movement as you begin to climb. Each rung feels solid beneath your hands and feet, the natural fiber slightly rough against your skin in a way that provides perfect grip without discomfort. As you ascend, the character of the forest changes around you. Ground-dwelling plants give way to different species that thrive in middle heights. The air feels slightly different here, perhaps a bit cooler, moving more freely between trunks and branches. Your perspective shifts with each upward step, familiar forest floor falling away as new canopy views emerge above. Higher still, you enter a world that few ever experience, the rainforest canopy itself. Here, massive branches stretch horizontally from ancient trunks, creating natural platforms draped with smaller plants. Orchids and bromeliads nest in every available crook, their roots drawing nourishment from air and rain rather than soil. Sunlight is stronger here, filtered only by the highest leaves rather than layers of vegetation. The platform you reach appears to have grown rather than been built, wooden planks following the natural contours of several intersecting branches. The surface feels solid beneath your feet, yet retains the subtle living quality of the tree supporting it. A light railing of woven vines provides security without obstructing the breathtaking views that surround you on all sides. From this vantage point, the forest reveals itself in ways impossible to see from below. The canopy stretches like a green ocean, its surface undulating with subtle variations in height and texture. Emergent trees rise like islands from this verdant sea, their crowns catching full sunlight while creating shade for everything below. The perspective creates a natural sense of expansiveness, thoughts becoming less confined as your view extends toward distant horizons. Suspended between two massive branches, a woven hammock awaits. Unlike simple rope versions, this one has been crafted with remarkable attention to comfort, wide enough to prevent any sense of constriction, supportive enough to distribute weight perfectly across its surface. Plump pillows in natural fibers provide additional comfort, their colors echoing the greens and browns of the surrounding forest. As you settle into this perfect resting place, feel how it gently cradles your body. The hammock adjusts to your form, creating a cocoon of support that holds you securely while allowing subtle movement. This suspended position naturally aligns your spine, removing pressure from areas that commonly hold tension. Your breathing deepens almost immediately in response to this ideal support. The hammock moves with imperceptible air currents, creating a gentle swaying motion too subtle to cause discomfort, yet noticeable enough to have a naturally calming effect. This movement resembles the rocking that humans have found soothing since infancy, working with your body's innate relaxation responses. Each gentle sway invites you to release a little more fully into support. From your suspended vantage point, watch as birds move through the canopy around you. Unlike ground birds that hop or walk, these canopy dwellers seem to float between perches, their movements fluid and graceful. They show little concern for your presence, going about their natural activities just a few meters away. This proximity creates a sense of peaceful coexistence, of belonging harmoniously to this elevated world. The quality of light changes as afternoon progresses, shafts of gold cutting through gaps in the canopy at increasingly angled trajectories. This natural progression creates shifting patterns across your resting place. Small patches of warmth that move slowly across skin and fabric. This gentle stimulation requires no response, only passive awareness as it changes. Above you, leaves filter the sunlight into countless tiny points that dance with the slightest air movement. This natural light show requires no effort to observe, the patterns never repeating yet always harmonious. Your eyes can rest softly on these movements, not focusing sharply on any single point, allowing your visual sense to receive without effort. The sounds of the forest have shifted subtly as day begins its transition toward evening. Morning birds have quieted, while different species begin their afternoon calls. The overall effect remains perfectly balanced, never jarring or startling, only a gentle shifting of nature's ongoing conversation. Your hearing receives these sounds without needing to identify or categorize them. From somewhere in the distance comes the first sound of rainfall, though no drops reach you through the dense canopy overhead. This auditory experience creates another layer in the forest symphony, a gentle percussion that rises and falls in natural rhythms. The sound moves gradually closer, though you remain perfectly dry in your elevated sanctuary. The rainfall intensifies the forest's scents, releasing stored fragrances from leaves and bark, creating a richer aromatic experience with each breath. Petrichor, that distinctive scent of rain meeting warm surfaces, rises from the canopy around you. Each inhalation brings this complex natural perfume deeper into your lungs. Each exhalation releases you more completely into relaxation. Occasionally, a drop finds its way through multiple layers of leaves, landing with a gentle tap on the platform beside you. These isolated drops create random patterns in both sound and sight. Tiny dark circles appearing on the wooden surface before gradually disappearing. This natural phenomenon requires no response, only peaceful observation. On a small shelf attached to a nearby branch, someone has left a covered container of water infused with forest fruits. When you remove the lid, the subtle scent of berries rises to meet you. The container feels pleasantly cool against your palms, the liquid inside catching filtered sunlight in jewel-like tones of ruby and amber. Each sip tastes slightly different. The flavors complex, yet perfectly harmonious, refreshing without being too sweet. The hammock's gentle swaying continues, sometimes slowing almost to stillness, sometimes increasing slightly with passing breezes. This natural movement has a profoundly calming effect on your nervous system. Similar to being rocked or floating in water, your body responds by releasing deeper layers of tension, muscles becoming increasingly heavy and relaxed. As rainfall continues in the surrounding forest, a fine mist occasionally drifts through the open sides of your canopy perch. These tiny droplets feel refreshing against your skin. Not enough to create discomfort, just sufficient to maintain perfect connection with the living world around you. The slightly cooler temperature of the mist provides pleasant contrast to areas warmed by filtered sunlight. Time passes differently in this elevated sanctuary. Without clocks or schedules, moments are measured only by gradual shifts in light quality, changes in rainfall intensity, the movement of birds between branches. This natural timekeeping frees you from urgency, inviting you to exist fully in each passing moment without concern for what came before or what might follow. Your body continues to settle more deeply into the hammock's embrace. Notice how different muscle groups have released their habitual tension. Shoulders dropping away from ears, jaw softening, forehead becoming smooth and unwrinkled. This releasing happens without effort, a natural response to being perfectly supported in surroundings that require nothing from you. Watch as a butterfly drifts through your field of vision, its wings electric blue against green foliage. Its apparently random flight pattern actually follows invisible air currents that flow through the canopy. The same gentle movements that create the hammock's soothing sway. The butterfly alights briefly on a nearby flower, wings opening and closing slowly, before continuing its unhurried journey through dappled light. The rainfall begins to ease in the surrounding forest, gradually transitioning from steady drumming to occasional patters. In the quieter moments between drops, other sounds emerge more clearly. The gentle creaking of branches responding to changing weight distributions, the soft calls of birds returning to evening activities, the almost imperceptible sound of your own deepening breaths. As evening approaches, the forest light transforms again. Golden afternoon tones give way to the softer blue-green illumination of approaching dusk. This natural transition signals to your body that the time for rest is approaching, working in harmony with innate circadian rhythms. Your eyelids may feel heavier in response, blinking becoming slower and more prolonged. Small solar lanterns, tucked discreetly among nearby branches, begin to glow as natural light diminishes. Their illumination is subtle and warm, reminiscent of fireflies rather than artificial lighting. These gentle light sources create just enough visibility for safety without disturbing the forest's natural transition to evening darkness. The effect is both magical and deeply soothing. The temperature has cooled slightly with rainfall and approaching evening, creating ideal conditions for deep relaxation. A light blanket of natural cotton has been placed within easy reach, its weight perfect for creating a sense of security without restriction. Pulling it across your body adds another layer of comfort to your already peaceful state. Your awareness of the platform and surrounding forest begins to soften around the edges, details becoming pleasantly indistinct as relaxation deepens. The boundary between observing the peaceful scene and becoming part of it gradually dissolves. Each breath draws the essence of this tranquil place deeper into your being. Each exhale releases you more completely into its embrace. The sensation of being cradled securely above the ground, surrounded by ancient living trees, wrapped in the forest's gentle sounds and scents, creates a profound peace that requires no effort to maintain. This feeling spreads through your body with waves of increasing heaviness, a comfortable weight that anchors you in perfect relaxation. Let yourself be carried now on currents of perfect relaxation, drifting like mist between the trees. The gentle sounds continue, rainfall softly fading, occasional bird calls, while the hammock holds you in its peaceful embrace above the forest floor. Your breathing has found its natural depth and rhythm, synchronized with the forest's own gentle respiration. The boundary between wakefulness and dreams begins to blur, as natural as dusk, transitioning to evening. There is no need to direct this process, only to allow it to unfold at its own perfect pace. The canopy continues its quiet existence, a sanctuary suspended between earth and sky, while you journey toward the landscape of deep, restorative sleep. Sleep approaches now, gentle and inevitable as night following sunset. Your body has released fully into rest, your mind quieted to peaceful observation. The rainforest will continue its timeless existence through the night. Leaves will dance in occasional breezes, while you drift into perfect, peaceful slumber.